Welcome to our channel. In this video we will learn about what is IQ bot and how to use the IQ bot in the Automation Anywhere. So let's start with what is IQ bot. The IQ bots are best for processing unstructured data in the Automation Anywhere, and these bots are next generation intelligent bots that learn and grow with every human validation. They allow developers to add cognitive capabilities to the process. So let me give you the example so you can understand very easily. Open the notepad, and so let's consider I am doing the invoice process. Okay, invoice process, and I am receiving 100 PDF documents on a daily basis. 100 PDF documents, and everything has the same formats. So in the 100 PDF documents, everything has the same format. If everything is same format, then you can use the task bot. In the task bot, we have a PDF integration command. Using that, we can automate very easily. We don't need a IQ bot at this time. If the 100 PDFs are different formats, such as 10 different formats or 20 formats are there, at that time the IQ bot needs to be created. Okay, if different formats, 10 different formats, at this time you need to use the IQ bot. So this task bot is for structured data. If the data is structured, you can use the IQ task bot, and if your data is unstructured, then you need to use the IQ bot. That's a very simple thing. Just based on the format, different kind of formats, you are going to use the IQ bot. So what the IQ bot will do, just you need to train the IQ bot. So it will learn and grow with every human validation. Just you need to train the documents. So in the sample documents, based on that, it can automate all the 100 documents. So just you need to provide the 10 different formats to train. So once you have trained, based on the documents, it can automate everything, all the 100 files within the one click. It can automate. So let's see how we can use the IQ bot. Let's go to the control room. In the control room home page, you can see launch IQ bot. So just click on launch IQ bot, and you will be redirected to the another page. So it's loading. Please wait for a moment. Success. On here you can see two tabs, home and the learning instances. Let's start with home. Learning instances, which is nothing but whatever the task we have created, the instances will get stored in here. So in the home, we need to create the new instance. Upload, analyze, review, production. First you need to upload the sample documents. After that you need to analyze the document. Once you analyzed, you need to review. After that you can move this into production. Very simple. Only four items, 4 table we need to validate. So let's start. Click on get started to start the activity. Once you click on get started, you will be redirect to this page. Here you need to give the learning instance name. It's nothing but like the variable name. Just you need to provide the name for that. So just I will call IQ demo. Okay, everything should be, that's up to you. You can give the any number or text values or anything. For my reference, I will give IQ demo. And the document type. So using the IQ bot, you can automate any kind of documents, such as bank documents, credit memo, invoices, purchase orders, utility bills, and the other documents, bill of exchange, bill of lading, and the EB documents, motor insurance, and the packing. Lot of documents are available, but I am using the trial version, so it's not enabled for me. In your case, if you have a purchased license version, you can see the other options are enabled. So let's start with, I'll automate the credit memo. So in my case, I have a credit memo. I already have downloaded credit memos in my folder. So if you want to download the sample files, just click on this download sample documents. It will download all the bank statements and the credit memos, invoices, purchase orders, each and everything. So I'll open the credit memo first so you can see. So I have opened the credit memo. Here is the company name and the invoice number, date, to address, memo ID, due on, and the item list, descriptions. Okay, so let me open the another formats. So in my folder I have 10 PDF files, and two different formats. 1 to 5 is same format, and from 6 to 10 is different format. So I'll open the sixth document. Perfect. Okay, here you can see all the fields are in the different locations. Previously it was invoice number is available in this left side, and here the invoice number changed as order number, and the text itself changes, and it's available in the left side, top left, it's available now. So using the taskbot, definitely you cannot automate, or else you need to use the multiple if conditions to automate this kind of files. It's very difficult. But IQ bots, what will do, just you need to train these two files, these two PDF files, just you need to train. Once the training is completed, you can upload these files into production, and the IQ bot can validate. So let me show you. I'll go to the control room, and here's the page. So I have selected the credit memo. So today's now we are going to automate the credit documents and upload the documents. So just click on browse, and you need to upload the documents. Whatever the documents you need, just upload. So it's not mandatory to you need to upload only two formats. Either if you are uploading all the files, it will validate based on the formats. So it will consider each groups. 1 to 5 is one group, and 6 to 10 is another group. So it will segregate the formats based on the analysis. It will do that. So let me click on all the files. So since there is only two format, since I have selected all the files, let this will validate. So I have added 10 files to upload, and fields to extract. In the PDF documents we have multiple fields, right, such as name, company name, invoice number, due date, to memo ID, and the other fields. So based on the document, it will give you the check boxes for due date, invoice number, memo number, receiver name, subtotal, as well as we have additional form fields: total amount, customer ID, discount, invoice date, memo date, and the other fields. If you want to add any other fields, if you feel the particular field is missing in this list, you can add the field list over here. And the table fields. So the table is nothing but, so these are all the data, and here we have a table. So in order to extract the table, we need to provide the table informations. The common table fields: item description, item ID, line total, guarantee, quantity, line discount, and the additional fields. So net price and the other details are there. So just ensure that whatever the fields we need, just check this check box or leave it. So in my case, I will extract customer ID. Just I have checked. And once you have just updated the, so what we have done is just updated the landing instance name and document type we have selected as credit memo. After that, just browse, and we have selected the files, or else you can use the download sample documents to download the sample files, sample PDF files. So once you have done everything, just click create in landing instance. It will create the instance. Before that, it will process, validate the PDF documents, whether everything is in the same format or how many different kind of formats available in the, from the provided list, how many different kind of formats are available. So this is one kind of formats. So in the top you can see save and go to the next group, which means there is one more group is available, so we can validate next. First we will validate the first group. This is the first group. So in order to validate these fields, just in the left side fields, click on due date. Here you can see field label. Field label is nothing but the field heading due on. So we need to extract the due date, right? So based on that, the field label will be extracted. So it's, it's pointed correctly. IQ bot has pointed correctly. In the taskbot, what we have done, what we are doing is we have using the extracted field option, manually we are drag and drop. At this IQ bot, it will automatically extract the particular field values or else field text and everything. So if you want to change anything, you can do that by using the click on draw, and you can change the values. You will get the 4 lines, and you need to select the particular item. So now I have selected the same things. You don't need to select like this. Okay, perfect. So div on. So now everything is right. Field label and the field value. So now I missed to select the field values. You need to draw and select the field value. Here we have values. And the invoice number. We'll see. In the invoice number, field label. So just you want to ensure that everything is correct, or if there is any mismatches, you need to correct that. So in the due date, now everything is right? So due on. After that, the due date field reflecting field value is perfect. So everything is correct. So just check all the fields using this options. Invoice number, it selected the correct portion, and 2455 field value type, it will automatically reflected. You don't need to select anything. If you want to change, you can change it. Memo number. So just ensure that whether the field has been extracted correctly. So 2 and field value little, yes. Subtotal, field label, it's selected the correct subtotal, and field value 1400. Correctly it's extracted all the informations, IQBot. And the tables. So in the table, it will extract all the information. For that, just in order to reference, you need to validate the titles. So in the column name, just you need to validate whether the column name is correct or is there any mismatches. So line total, quantity, table setting, perfect. So this format is perfectly right. So now we can move to the next group. Save and go to next group. I am assuming we have only 2 groups. So it's automatically validated, and it's resulted only 2 groups. So this is the next group. So previously we have validated the first group, this is the second group. So the same procedure, due date, due on, and the field value. So just check whether it has draw correctly, or else just you need to draw. That's it. Invoice number and the field value. It seems everything is right. Subtotal, field value, total amount, customer ID. Here is that customer ID is missing. So in this case, here you need to train this bot. It has searched the customer ID from this document, but it cannot find the customer ID. So at this time you need to help them to find. So here you need to search the customer ID. So let's assume order number is a customer ID. For that, just click on draw and select the order number. So it will consider the order number is a customer ID. Based on that, it will provide the result. Perfect. Now we have done everything. So number and the item ID. Also validate the table. So the table item is also good. In my case, quantity, line total, and everything is good. So now we can move to the next step, save and close. So let's save, close. Once everything is ready, you will redirect to landing instances page. So we have started with the home page, right? In here we have started with the get started. Once everything is done, the landing instance will create. So here the landing instance is created. So just click on this, just validate once again if everything is right or any mismatches, something like that. So group training documents 6-4. So in the first group we have 6 training documents, and the second group we have provided 4 documents, and the training unprocessed, just lay with the training unprocessed priority. If you want to edit the bot, something like if you want to change this any details, you can edit the bot, you can make any changes. Now we have created the IQBot. Next, what you have to just set into production. You need to switch to set into production. That's it. Now we are ready to production. So then you need to call the IQBot from taskbot. like MetaBot, in the MetaBot as well as the IQBot, you need to call from the taskbot only. Directly you cannot navigate anything. So let me delete and rewrite. In the loop function, you need to use each file in a folder condition. Each file in a folder, and you need to choose the particular folder where we have stored all of our documents, the train documents, where we have stored all of the documents. So I have saved all the document under this folder. So I'll open this folder, just browse and click on save. Within this, you need to use the IQBot condition. So IQBot command, just drag and drop. First you need to select the name as whichever the name we have created, you need to select the particular name. After that, you need to select the file path. So in this loop, if you have selected the particular file path, for that you can use current directory, or else you need to use the file path. After that, file name and file extension, everything should be there. So in order to avoid the current directory, it will help to avoid that, unwanted text or anything. So current directory, after that file name should be there, right? File name, then dot extension, press F2, extension. That's it, very simple. Just current directory and backslash, after that dot extension, file name dot extension. That's it, very simple. So using this method, when you click on this run, what will happen is the IQBot, first it will upload the data into IQBot server. After that, the uploaded data will be extracted into the particular folder. So I missed to mention these are things, output path. So where your output files will be get stored. So just we have provided the files to upload. So now what this taskbot will do, this taskbot will upload all these 10 files into the server. The server will do all the production. After that, the output files, the CSV files, you will receive the CSV files into this folder, into the C drive folder. Just click on copy and try to open any of the folder. So in my case, I am getting the errors since I have an access issue, so that it's the output files not saved into my folder in that case, or else you can see the output files, CSV files, into the folders. So in order to avoid the errors, so what I have done is I have downloaded the extension file, task extension file from the Google server, and I have installed. These are all the already available commands. So end of the line, after that, just I have pasted the queries which we have write, these 4 lines, just I have pasted in this task. Before that, I have updated my URL, login, username, password, and something. If you want to see all the information, just watch my previous videos to how to download this documents. So if you are facing the CSV file issues, just watch the previous videos to get all the informations. So once you have downloaded the document, then you need to update few details like URL, username. Like in the URL, you can see I have provided my control room URL, which you have received in your welcome email, as well as you need to provide the login username and the login password. All the details you need to provide, then only it can run. So these are all default code which is available in the extension file. These are all default code, you don't need to worry about that. Just we have provided the copy and paste these 4 lines, very simple. Now I can save and run this task. The task is running. We'll give some more moments. It's downloading. Error. I am not sure why I got the error. So success false. Something is missing. I need to validate it once again. Please check my previous video so that you can understand how we can download all the files into the folder as well as So let me go into the control room once again, and I will show you how to validate from the control room itself. Still the control room refreshing. Login. In the landing instance, so even you can extract the details. See extraction results. It will extract the results into the CSV file for this particular PDF document. So currently we are validating the PDF document 2. In the group we are validating the PDF document 2. So the PDF documents will be extracted into your items. So export to CSV. Here you can see the PDF document has been extracted. Once you open, you can see all the details into the CSV documents. Either you can validate from here itself. You don't need to export the details into the CSV files. This is the one. This is detail for single file. For the credit memo 10, you have received this extraction. And if you want to extract for credit report, credit memo 2, credit memo 3 or something like that, you need to, using this button, you can export the details into CSV file. Like this, you can train all the documents and use the IQ bots. Very simple thing. Now I will validate the code once again. Anyhow, please check my previous videos. So I have uploaded and I will explain about how to download the PDF documents if you are facing any issues in the CSV files, folder issues. If you don't have any other issues, directly you can use these functions. What will happen is it will directly save all the files into this folder, C users, public documents, and the automation IQ bot. In this folder all the files will get saved, so you don't need to worry about anything. So let's practice everything you can do. No, really thanks for your time. And already I have uploaded multiple videos about the Automation Anywhere and the other programming languages such as SQL, HTML, JavaScript, Excel, VBA. So when you have time, please watch all the videos, like and subscribe our channel. Please subscribe. Really thanks for your time once again. Bye bye. See you.